Hello, I'm Ryan Haslam with your SCV NewsBreak for Wednesday, November 20th. Santa Clarita Mayor Bob Keller, Congressman Howard Buck McKeon, and Senator Barbara Boxer were in Washington, D.C. Wednesday to speak in favor of a bill aimed to stop a mega mine from coming to the SCV. Senate Bill 771 calls for the cancellation of 2 mining contracts that Mexico-based building materials company Cemex owns on land just east of the city of Santa Clarita. In exchange, the Bureau of Land Management would be called upon to sell about 10,000 acres in San Bernardino County to compensate Cemex for the land value.
The proposed mining area is located on split estate, with the surface owned by the city of Santa Clarita and the underlying mineral estate owned by the BLM. While small-scale mining is an integral part of our community, a large-scale mine is clearly incompatible with the vibrant urban area of today. For example,
Bureau officials expressed opposition to the bill and were doubtful of the example it would set because the bill would use public resources to buy out valid contracts. The deputy director also didn't like the precedent that the move would set. The next step for the bill is to have the value of lands involved in the bill to be scored and then presented to the full committee. A timeline for when that would occur was not discussed at the hearing. Canyon High grad and former Brigham Young University football player Nick Longshore died Wednesday from injuries he sustained in an ATV accident in Idaho Falls. He was 32 years old. Last Wednesday, Longshore broke 10 ribs and suffered an open book fracture of his pelvis in the crash. This is according to a website that was established to help the family pay medical costs. Nick is survived by his wife, Caroline, his mother, Deanne, and he also has 2 brothers, Ben and Nate, who also played college football, and his sister, Courtney. Nick's father, Todd, died in 2006, and due to his longtime involvement in the city's Parks and Recs program, a Canyon Country Park was named in his honor. Coming up after the break, the LA Kings celebrate active lifestyles with Sierra Vista kids. That and more next.
SCV NewsBreak is brought to you by Action Family Counseling.
My relationships were affected by my addiction in ways that are almost hard to describe. I lost that trust and that sense of intimacy that you have with your family.
Everyone says that, oh, it's just a plant, like you can't get addicted to it, but like really, it is addictive. If you're doing it all day, like every day, it's just like, that's all your life consists of is smoking weed, like then it's addictive.
Think your son is, you'll never know, because it is hard to hide, but if you try hard enough, you can conceal it. There's no face to addiction. Like, your next door neighbor could be an addict and you have no idea.
People we deal with are great people. They're just making bad choices. So if we can help people make better choices, everybody wins.
And I love you very, very much.
Mustache Movember is a campaign that's sweeping the nation. Businesses, communities, and schools are all jumping on board to support men's health, and Sierra Vista Junior High is no exception. At Sierra Vista High Wednesday, a street hockey rink was set up in the gymnasium, giving students a chance to play and keep up with healthy lifestyles. This is the 5th consecutive year the school has partnered with the LA Kings hockey team to promote healthy living. Former King and current radio color analyst Daryl Evans spoke to the students at the Canyon Country campus about being physically active.
Well, I think any time that, somebody that's gone through what I've gone through in life and been as fortunate as I am, I think it's a great opportunity to be able to share it with the young generation.
Kids look up to these athletes, and when they say something, kids are going to listen. And with the partnership that we have with the Kings, it fits into our mold of what we want with being physically active for life. And so it's a great partnership that we've done from day one.
Now for your weather. Cloudy skies across Santa Clarita Wednesday with a high of 65 degrees. Showers are likely as we head into the evening. We're looking at a 60% chance of rain after 10 o'clock. Thursday, there's a slight chance we'll see some thunderstorm activity in Santa Clarita with highs again around 65 degrees. Rain clouds are expected to clear out by Saturday. There's a lot going on in our local entertainment scene. We've got Stephen K. Peoples here to tell us all about it. Stephen?
Well, thanks, Ryan. Friday night, it's an international rockabilly rave-up at the Vu Bar and Lounge in Newhall. The lineup features Inazuma and Rad Rat from Japan and local bands The Nightmares and Hard Six. You'll be seeing Hard Six on SCVTV's House Blend, hosted by yours truly, in a couple of weeks. Meanwhile, showtime Friday at the Vu is 9 p.m. Admission is free until 10, and then it's just $5. Call 661-255-7833 for more info. And Saturday night at 9, local First Call bass player Moses Sparks debuts his new band, the Deep Fried Daddies, at Howie's Pub in Castaic. His partners in rhyme are Jim Altman, Jim Skymonetti, and Chuck Strong, and they're going to lay down some vintage R&B and spicy rock and roll. The gig's a benefit for the Wounded Warriors Project, so your $5 admission will go to a great cause. Call 661-295-8755 for more details. And Saturday night at 10, set your DVR for the encore broadcast of the Shoemaker Brothers on Season 4 premiere of SCVTV's House Blend. The band of bros introduce their latest video and debut a few new songs they haven't recorded yet. That's House Blend Saturday night at 10 right here on SCVTV. And you'll find lots more local entertainment news 24/7 at hometownstation.com, scvnews.com, and my blog, peoplesplace.com. I'm Stephen K. Peoples on the SCV Entertainment Beat. Back to you, Ryan.
All right, thanks, Stephen. That's all we have for tonight. For more Santa Clarita news, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thank you for watching. I'm Ryan Haslam.
SCV NewsBreak is brought to you by Action Family Counseling.